So I was out minding my own business, ran into Port Olisar, literally, and ended up with an armistice violation and a Crimestat. So today we're going to talk about what you need to do to get rid of your Crimestat, get out of the life of crime, get back into the life of making money. But first, we're going to roll the intro. So if you spawn and you see security alerted of your Crimestat, armistice zone privileges revoked, that means that you are now a target. And there are a lot of things in the Star Citizen universe that can get you that designation. Basically pad ramming, parking violations, assault, homicide, damaging or destroying station defenses, or if you get scanned and you have illegal goods, that's going to get you a UI designation as an enemy to everybody. So what we're going to do is we're going to load up on some armor, and we're going to load up on some weapons, and we're going to head out towards Grim Hex to get ourselves a crypto key so that we can hack the Crimestat database and get back in the good graces of the universe. And as you can see, I've chosen a light fighter today, the Super Hornet. Maybe it's a medium. And the reason I've chosen this particular spaceship is because it's fast, easy to maneuver, easy to park, and I can fight my way out of some things and run away from just about everything. So now that I've been UI designated as an enemy, you'll see that I've been locked on by the station. And pretty much everywhere I go in the universe, I'll be denied landing permissions at landing zones and stations. I may even end up with a bounty mission on my head where players get paid up to 20,000 AUEC to kill me. And if I get arrested, I'm going to get a prison sentence and end up in prison. So just an all around kind of bad day. Interrupted my money making, and now I have to go and take care of all this. So I figured why not record it and kind of walk you through how to get it done. You'll notice here that I was able to take off and the station decided not to shoot at me, and I was in a little bit of disbelief, so I decided to kind of go back and fly in. I'm still in the armistice zone, and I was able to fly by and did not get shot at. So the Crimestat system has evolved somewhat in Star Citizen, and it's still evolving. You know, the offenses range from 0 to 5, with 5 being the worst. And in order to get rid of that designation, you have to go and hack the Crimestat computer and remove your offenses. And so we're going to do that by going out to Grim Hex. And once we're at Grim Hex, we're going to head out to Rufo's shop and see if we can pick up what they call a crypto key, so a hacking tool, and specifically the Tiger's Claw. And Grim Hex, think of it as kind of the outlaw safe space, as you will. And so nobody's really going to mess with you here. You can go ahead and get landed. And there are other places in the universe where you can go and you probably won't get shot at when you try to land, but Grim Hex is the most notable one. So we're going to land here, and once we've been able to land, we're going to go in, get our hacking tool, load back up, and then we're going to head out to Selin, and then we're going to head out to the security post where we're going to need to erase our Crimestat data. Now, once we're at Grim Hex, you're going to look for the hallway in the main area with the arrow, and you're going to head over to the shop here, and this is where you're going to pick out your crypto key. And there used to be, at least in the last build, there were a number of different types of crypto keys that you could buy, but now, as you can see, it's all the Tiger's Claw. So you're going to buy that, you know, validate that it's in your inventory, local inventory, and then you're going to go ahead and load back up and head out to Selin. And then once you're at Selin, we're going to want to try and get out to Security Post Correa. And you want to do all this without going near any place that's crowded or where you might run into other players. And sometimes you will. Now, once we get to Security Post Correa, you'll notice that you're being targeted. And you want to try to approach the station in such a way to where it can't train its weapons on you and kill you before you land. So I'm approaching from the top. And I'm going to try and land in such a way to where my ship won't be shot at when I land. So the structure has blocked the weapon's line of fire. That's where you want to be. And as you can see, I've pointed my little fighter here towards that area. And even though they have a firing solution on me, the weapons have locked on. They are not shooting me because they don't have a line of fire. So the goal here is to take it nice and easy, nice and slow. Just get your ship positioned in such a way to where you can come back to it, where it won't be blown up while you're in there. And don't run into the station and kill yourself and have to go through all this again. So nice and slow. Then we're going to kill the power and we're going to go ahead and exit the ship, and we're going to head down towards the landing pad. And when you exit the ship, and if you parked where I have, you'll notice that if you just peek right over the ledge here, you'll see that the pad is down there, and you're going to basically EVA all the way down to the landing pad, and you're going to enter the station there. Now, in past builds, when you went into the station, normally there would be NPCs waiting there, and once alerted to your presence, they would try and kill you. It seems like in 3.16 things have changed. I didn't see anything, but I didn't go looking for trouble. I basically went straight to the Crimestat computer system and immediately tried to hack it. And in the last build, you know, they would start entering the room, but I did not see anybody. So I figured out how to get my crypto key in my hand. I basically dropped it and picked it up. I'm sure somebody in the comments will tell me that there's a key or a way to do it via inventory, but once you've inserted the crypto key, it's going to attempt to access the system, and that part's going to take a while, and normally that is where people would come and try and kill you, but like I said, I didn't see anybody. So now that system access has been granted, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go ahead and take the crypto key out. There's a button there for that, and you'll notice that you have the dismiss button available, and you can see that the charge is for an armistice violation. And I had a hard time here. Mental incompetence, extenuating circumstances. I mean, what's it going to be? You know, we just decided to go with extenuating circumstances. And voila, there it is. It's all done. Now, when I got back to my ship, I noticed that there was another player there, and noticed that he's been UI designated as an enemy. And I had a moral dilemma. Should I go and try and get him, kill him, take his stuff? And the answer to that question was quick and simple, and the answer is no. He left my stuff alone, he left me alone, he didn't try and kill me. And so I believe in karma, and you may have done something differently, but ultimately you need to decide what kind of Star Citizen you want to be. And in this case, I decided to leave him alone and head back to Port Olisar, where I was greeted with nobody trying to shoot at me. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and we will see you again soon.